Hey, hey, party people. Happy hump day. Hope you guys are all having a great day. For me, it's hump day anyways. If you're watching me live, it's hump day. But if you were just watching me straight, I hope you're having a good day. Anyways, just getting started here. I've jumped on about a minute early, so I'm going to give it just a few more moments and let people join in. We're about to get some music pumping. Not really pumping, we are winding down. This is chair yoga. I'm just a little hyped, I guess. I'm so excited to be here. Well, I have your attention super quick. I wanted to show off these beautiful earrings. These are made by my friend Zula Hava. They make their own jewelries out of, they're just so creative. I love what they do and what they produce. These are made out of vinyl records, right? Who would have thought? Vinyl records. And then they make pine cone jewelry as well. So they actually go out and forage pine cones. They live in Colorado. And they come back and they turn it into some amazing stuff. So check out my website. On my website, I have a section dedicated to supporting small businesses, and they're one of the businesses on there. So go check them out. They have an Etsy page, and I love all of their products. So with that being said, let's get music going. I'm going to do one more final check. Make sure we are truly live and doing correct. If you're here, say hello. Shelly's here. Hey. Awesome. All right. Perfect. Music is on. Beautiful. One more thing. Good boy, you stay. Got Lebowski in the house today. All right, we are there. So if everyone can find their chairs, let's get started. So have a seat. Oh, I gotta lock my chair because I don't want, it's gonna happen eventually. I'm gonna fall on my face, but I would like to prevent it from happening if I can, so I'm gonna put my stoppers on. Okay, so let's get started. So have a seat in your chair. Let's spread those hips hip width apart and have the knees in line with your hips and your toes in line with your knees. Let's try to be symmetrical as possible. All right, sitting up tall, let's draw the shoulders down and back. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades in. And we're just gonna start with breathing. Don't do anything special, just focus on the breath. I know I say this a lot, but it's amazing how we go through our day and just don't even think about breathing. So it's neat when we actually get to take time to slow down and be aware and be mindful of those things. Keep taking those breaths. If you'd like to just close your eyes and really start to get in the vibe, get in the mood. Good. Now we're gonna start bringing a little more awareness to our breath. We're gonna breathe in through our nose and out through your mouth. So take your first inhale into the nose and out through the mouth. Again, don't worry about changing the pace. We're just focusing on in through the nose and out through the mouth. However, with each breath, let's try to take it just a little bit deeper. And out through the mouth. Keep breathing. Find your own rhythm. All of our lungs are different sizes, different shapes. So some people have deeper breaths than others. Some people can hold their breath longer than others. Find what works for you. I'm just guiding you through this. Now when you inhale next, I want you to think about expanding the ribs, really lifting the chest and opening up with air. Fill that belly with air. Take a nice deep breath in. Awesome. And on the exhale, let it all out. So shrink that body back up. Keep that going. Keep taking deeper breaths. And out. Sweet. All right, so what we're gonna do next, still focusing on the breath. I'm gonna count us through this. We're gonna take an inhale for 4 seconds. I'm gonna count you for 4. And then we're gonna hold the breath. So take that breath in, hold it for 4 counts, and then we're gonna exhale for 4 counts. So just follow along with me. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Keep that going. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you'd like to place your hand on your heart and on your belly, that way you can really feel what's happening. I always like doing that. Keep breathing. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill it with air. 1, hold it. 2, 3, 4. Let it out. Whew. 2, 3. Good. We're gonna do it 2 more times. Inhale, 1, 2. Feel yourself getting big and swelling with air. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out. Whew. 2, 3, 4. So good. All right, let's start rolling the shoulders. I got someone new in the house. Hello, Betty Beard in the house. That's my grandma. I love it. All right, keep rolling those shoulders. If you want to say hi, I'd love to see who is watching. All right, roll the shoulders back. And let's switch that. Let's pick them up and roll them to the front. We want to leave our neck as long as we can. We're just picking the shoulders up and down. Oh, someone else. Oh, Grandma said hi again. All right. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Good. Start to just feel the chest and the back loosening up a little bit. That's all this is about, is just loosening those muscles up. Keep it going. Good. All right, now we're gonna roll one at a time. So I'm gonna give a slight twist in my chest, not a whole lot, but I'm picking that shoulder up, and as I draw it back, I'm bringing the reverse forward and just gently twisting that chest. So keep this going. You wanna think about it with your breath. Take an inhale on the up, and an exhale as you draw it down. Nice and slow. Inhale up, exhale down. Very good. Keep going, keep moving. Draw the shoulders in, just a gentle twist. All right, let's roll it to the front. Again, just lightly twisting the body, starting to loosen and wake that torso up. Oh, my grandpa's watching too. Hopefully you're both doing this. Keep moving those shoulders. Very good. All right, let's draw both of the shoulders down. Again, let's think about our posture. We're wanting to sit up tall. So naturally, when I say tall, people think that they need to draw that chest forward. We're not necessarily going for that. We're drawing the belly in. So I want to make it one long flat line here. So draw the shoulders in. We're always working on this. It's a hard thing to think about, but I'm turning my hips kind of like a bowl and scooping them under. Draw the belly in and lift with the chest. Does that make some sense? There's a lot of work to this. A lot of work to just sitting up tall, but it takes practice. All right, so we're gonna sit up, keep that focus on the breath, still breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a deep breath in. And when you're ready to exhale, I'm gonna take my focus over one shoulder. To keep the shoulders drawn in line, we're trying to line the chin up with that shoulder. It may not happen, and that's okay. Very good. Bring the focus back to the center on your inhale. And when you exhale, take your focus to the other wall. Again, attempting to line my shoulder and my chin up. And on your next inhale, bring it back to center. When we exhale, let's take our focus to the floor, drawing the chin into the chest. On your next inhale, bring it up through center. And exhale, taking the focus up through the ceiling. Again, don't lose that integrity in the stomach. Keep the belly tight. Keep the nice back straight. We're just looking up. And bring everything back to center. Lower our arms down by the side. Just wiggle those fingers out for a moment. Let's roll the wrist. And let's roll the wrist the other way. Good. I'm going to extend one hand in front of me, and I'm going to use my fingers on the opposite hand to just gently guide my fingertips towards the floor. So the hand that's straight, just slightly pushing. Don't add too much pressure. Just let it go as naturally and as far as it wants to. And that palm should be facing me. Very good. Try to keep that arm straight. And now we're gonna switch the hands. So I'm gonna draw the back of my hand towards you and just bring those fingers back towards the body. Very good, and let's reverse. So I'm stretching on my opposite arm and drawing my fingertips down to the ground, and again, just using that extra hand, just as a nice, gentle tug. And now flip the hand over, like you got the shiny ring you want someone to see. Good. And draw the arms back down. Place them back by the side. Take a deep breath in and draw the arms over your head. Really use those feet to ground into the floor. Exhale, lower the arms down. We're gonna flip the wrists, palms facing up. Inhale, take the palms together. And then on the exhale, I'm flipping them again, and then my palms are facing down. Exhale. Keep that movement going on your own. Deep breath in. And out. Find your own rhythm. Two more. Nice big deep breath. Here we go. And out and down. Very good. I'm going to reach my right arm across my body. I'm going to use my left arm to support. I can support at the forearm, or you can go to the elbow, whatever feels best for you. I'm just going to draw it across the body. Really trying to stretch the shoulder and down into the upper body. Let's begin to roll the wrist. Just keep things moving. And reverse. Go the opposite direction. Good. Now I'm going to take that right arm and I'm reaching it up, and I'm going to bend at the elbow. I've got my left arm here just to kind of help give it a little extra push. And I'm reaching my arm down towards the shoulder blade. So I've got my fingertips. Turn around really quick, but I've got my fingertips just wherever they can. If you're right here, that's cool. Do what you can. But trying to keep this arm up and trying to reach this hand towards the back. If you feel good in that position, you can reach the other arm around and swing it so that our fingertips are trying to reach. Again, don't lose the integrity. Don't try to arch so that you can make it happen. If you want to just put your hand in the lower back, and eventually you can focus on drawing this elbow in. And as you notice, as that elbow comes in, this hand starts to lift. So start focusing on drawing the elbow in towards the body, and then eventually we can walk our hands back up. Very good. Let's unwind, bring the arms down. And I'm reversing. I'm drawing my left arm across the body. And roll the wrists. And go the opposite direction. Perfect. Bring that left arm toward the front. So let's slowly lift it up, bending at the elbow, drawing those fingertips towards the shoulder blades. Lift the chest, open the ribs. That feels good and you want to take it a little bit more, we can take that opposite arm and try to reach those fingertips together. It's really good if you do your reaching on the exhale. That way you can really push and get into it and feel nice and good. When you inhale, your body gets a little tighter. And when you exhale, it loosens everything up. Let's unwind. Very good. Roll the shoulders just a few more times. Sit up tall. Deep breath in through the nose. On our exhale, I'm lowering my ear. So don't lift the shoulder. Lower the ear towards the shoulder. Really give it a nice long stretch. If you do this, you take away that stretch. Shoulders down, lower the ear. We'll come back to center and let's reverse. You're doing so good. I hope you're starting to feel a little bit looser and just a little more calm. And back to center. All right, from here, I'm gonna just stretch one foot out. I'm using my right foot, so my left knee is still bent. My right leg is extending straight. I've got my foot flexed. I think you can see my foot. Let's see. There we go. I've got my foot flexed. So toe up to the ceiling. Yeah? I'm going to stay this way. That way we can see everything. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Lift the arms up. And on our exhale, I'm slowly gonna reach for the toe. Stop wherever it feels good, or if you feel too much, you can use your hands to support yourself right here. We're really focusing on stretching in that hamstring, stretching in the back of the leg. If you're able to reach down lower as far as you're comfortable with, you can drop your hands to the floor, and we're gonna bring the chin in towards the chest. Continue breathing. Don't let a new pose stop you or make you hold your breath. Keep the breathing going. Very good. And lift the chest up. And now we're going to switch. So plant that right foot down. Again, make sure that knee is under the ankle, or the ankle is under the knee. And straighten out the left leg. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And when you exhale, slowly lean forward. Lowering your arms wherever you're comfortable, drawing the chin into the chest. And slowly roll it back up to a seated position. Good, we're gonna do something very similar to what we just did, but except extending the leg to the front. We're gonna open and extend it to the side, okay? So adjust yourself in your chair. Again, let this left leg be your base. And I'm trying to open so you can start here if that's where it feels good. But eventually we're trying to get it open to where our hips can also open with it. My knee and my toe are gonna face up to the ceiling. We're gonna take a deep breath in through the nose, lift the arms overhead, and on our exhale, I'm lowering my right arm down, and I'm gonna reach my left arm towards the right wall. You can use this hand to kind of support if you need to right here. Don't push on that knee. We don't wanna overstretch that knee in any way. So again, you can draw this arm onto the thigh, open the chest. If this feels good, let's take the focus up. Good, inhale, bringing everything back to center. And now we're gonna reverse. So plant that right leg. We're gonna open the hips up. Left leg's extended out. My knee and my toe are facing up. Taking a deep breath in. Take the arms overhead, and when you exhale, drop the left arm, reaching the right arm to the left wall. So now you should be feeling this in the front of the knee and into that hamstring. Up into the groin. Just let it all stretch. If you feel good, take that focus up. Keep the core tight. Use that belly to hold and keep control of the pose. Inhale, bring everything back to center. Bring the legs together. Awesome job. So let's plant the left leg. So from here, walking you through the different poses you can do to get to this. We're gonna start first. You can start crossing the ankle. If you would like, if you have anything to elevate and you wanna put it on a block or on a newspaper phone book, we have those still. Or if you're feeling good, you can draw that knee or the ankle on top of the knee. But again, find what feels good for you. We're trying to open this hip up again. We're gonna try to drop the knee here. Very good, and we're just gonna sit up tall for a moment and let that hip just wiggle its way into comfort. Because most of the time we sit, but we don't really open our hips up while we sit, so it feels different sometimes. Very good. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. You're doing great. All right, we're gonna go into a chair variation of eagle pose. So from here, I'm gonna just cross those knees together. And again, this is the basic way. Start here. If we wanna continue to challenge ourselves, we're all in this together. We're gonna draw this foot tight and draw it behind and let it wrap. Oh, did you know you could twist like that? We're gonna take a deep breath in, bring the arms overhead, draw the palms together. We're gonna bring the elbows, bending them down, draw the elbows together. We're gonna start here. So again, you could be looking like this, and this is so awesome that you're here. You can keep it going, you can add that toe back, keep that integrity in the body. You can begin to wrap the arms, and you can start with the palms behind each other. If you wanna go full out, palms together. You are in a full eagle chair pose right now. How does this feel? I love this pose because it feels like it's opening the back of my shoulders. Like, you don't get that stretch very often. It's always hyperextended. Just bringing it forward. If you want a good deep stretch, lift the elbows up. Very nice, deep breath in. We're gonna exhale and just unwind and come back to neutral. Whew. Very good. Now opposite side. So take the left leg. And again, you can start here at the ankle. If you have blocks or something to elevate, you've got a few different ways you can do this. So you can start with just lifting that foot up. You can turn it. That way you can get it a little bit further up. And you're just hiking your way up to getting it on the knee. Okay. Get that ankle on top of the knee. And again, just sit here for a moment. Wiggle this knee, give it a little bounce. Open that hip. You can massage that hip a little bit. Sitting up tall, shoulders down and back. Sometimes just you get in a pose and you're like, I didn't know this pose felt this good sometimes. It doesn't always feel the same. Sometimes the body just needs something different. Today mine needed this hip stretch for sure. All right, moving into the eagle pose. So again, we're gonna draw the knees together. And again, this is a totally great place to be too. Keep on, if you wanna just start with drawing the ankle towards the thigh, draw those knees together, that's great. If you wanna keep on going, use that foot, tuck it behind, draw the arms up, palms together, draw the elbows down. And now make sure you're using the opposite arm. So my left arm is coming in closer to my body now. And you can draw the back of the hands together or keep that twist going. Open those shoulders. Very good. One more deep breath in. And exhale, unwind. Let everything come back down. Very good. Roll the shoulders out. Move the neck, do what feels good. You're starting to loosen that body up. On your next inhale, draw the arms down, bring them up together. On our exhale, I'm moving my arms into Cactus Pose. I'm gonna bend my elbows, but keep my fingertips up to the ceiling, so like you're about to flex. So keep those hands open, fingertips up, open the chest, pull that belly in. Remember, don't arch that back. Keep the belly tight, lift the chest, deep breath in. On our exhale, we're going to draw the arms together. Palms touching. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Keep this rhythm going. Good. Give me two more, bringing it in. This is one. Open. And exhale, draw the arms together. Good. Lower the arms down. Place them on the knees. From here, we're going to move through some cat-cow poses while we're in a seated pose. I'm going to turn this way so you can kind of see how we're extending our bodies. So, sitting up tall. To begin with, when you inhale, we're going to lift the focus up. At this point, it's okay. I'm not going to call it an arch so much, but we're going to pull our belly forward. So we want the whole back to move, not just that spot, not just that one little spine, that lower spine spot, right? So draw the whole body forward. Chest open, take the focus up. And when we inhale, we'll round in the spine, drawing the shoulders back, chest and chin meet. Keep that going. Inhale, lift the chest, chin up to the ceiling, shoulders down. Exhale, round it all out. Keep it going. Again, at your own pace. Find what feels good to you. Good. Let's take one more set. Really take the biggest breath you've taken all class. And let it all out. Woo. Very good. Super awesome. Now we're all going to stand up from our chair. So let's all stand up and let's just kind of pedal our feet. We've been sitting down, our ankles have been flat. So I'm just like tapping my toes essentially. Bending the knees, moving the ankles. Very good. So from here, I'm standing on one side of my chair. I'm going to use my arm as a support from here. And we're going to begin to start balancing. So we're going to start to find some balance work here. We can do this a few ways. If you want to face your chair, you can start by using the chair. If you've got a little step stool or you've got any legs, you can use those to kind of help you get to this process. But really this is just about balancing. So finding that grounding spot. So I'm going to start with putting my weight into my left leg. When I do that, I'm going to really spread my toes apart and I'm going to push my weight. And think if you had 4 corners of your foot. So you've got your front 2 spots and then your back on both sides of your heels. So think about shifting that weight equally into all 4 corners. Spread those toes, and where we're trying to go is we're going to bend the knee, and eventually we're grabbing our ankle and drawing our knee down towards the floor. So if I'm facing this way, you can tell my knee is still facing down. And I've got my core tucked in, my belly button tight, drawing my shoulders down and back. And if you're not able to grab your foot, that's okay. You can take it behind you if you want. And like I said, if you want to start with just working on just your balance, that's awesome. You got so many options here. If you have, this is a great opportunity for any kind of band. You can use like a belt. You can use any kind of straps. I've seen people get pillowcases. You can do whatever. You can just get creative. But from here, you can wrap it around your toe and then just slowly begin to pull up. However, when we do this, we don't want to think about pulling it back. Not yet. We're just working on lifting it forward. Yeah. Feels so nice. Very good. All right, I'm stepping to my other side of the chair and I'm using the opposite side. So I'm basing my right arm on the chair, planting my right foot in the floor. Really spread those toes. And again, eventually I'm just going to begin to lift that foot up. And if you are able to grab it, go for it. Find that balance. Definitely opening all of that up. If you work at a desk, you're sitting with those hips folded forwards all the time. So if you're just at work and you've got a moment to stand up and do this, this is such a great thing to do for yourself. And again, even if you're just stepping that foot back, you're still elongating from the knee up, and that's what we need more of because we sit like this all the time. But while we're talking about sitting like that, let's all have a seat back in our chair. Now that we've been up a little bit, let's calm it down. So at this point, I just want you to sit all the way back in your chair. I want you to get cozy. Don't slouch, don't slump yet. Just get cozy. Feel confident and comfortable with where you are. And let's just relax our hands on our legs. We're going to finish this class in a savasana, but sitting in our chair. And that's just getting into a cozy spot that you can be completely still. So we'll finish tonight just finding that last few moments of peace and calmness. You've joined this class for you because you know you needed it. You know you needed a moment to just wind down, calm the body down, and I'm so grateful you decided to join me. So let's finish this class strong and calm and powerful with our breath. Slow it down, nice and slow breaths. If you'd like to close your eyes at this point, and I'd like you to take this time to just do a personal evaluation, starting at the top of your head, all the way down the body. I'll guide you through, and as I hit these spots, just think, is this tight? Is this tense? Can I relax it? Should I relax it? So let's start at the top. Think about your eyebrows. Try to relax the eyebrows and let the ears fall. Drop the cheekbones, let the jaw relax. With each exhale, try to let everything fall into just a little bit more comfortable place. Moving down the neck, such a tense place usually. Try to calm it down. Relax the shoulders, let them fall. Moving down into the elbows. And then moving into the ribs. With each breath, you should feel the moving in and the moving out. It's the only part of the body that's moving right now. It's the part that you need to breathe. Take note of that. Feel it. Appreciate it. Exhale. Come into that core. You sat up tall all night. You pulled that core in tight. You rounded that spine out so you can be nice and tall and straight. Does it feel a little shaky right now? down into the hips. And you're sitting in a chair, but try to let those hips and the cheeks and the thighs all just fall and melt. If you were a pork roast right now, it would just melt off the bone. Why are you exhausted? You are plugged in. Well, I don't know if you can still hear me. I'm about to end this. I'm sorry, everyone. My camera is charged in a battery pack, but isn't working. So you hear me? Okay. So I don't know why my camera's got plugged into a battery and everything. So anyways, you all, thank you so much for joining me. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Check out the Move More website, and I'll see you guys back here soon. Bye, everybody.